We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Jason Sanders.
Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's gone. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodies his man up. wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Like 20, 2, 12. DC. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Hey, 5. On first down, it's gone. That'll be caught. It's Jameer Gibbs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go! 70 line, talk 70, talk 70.
First carry here for Devon Achane. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a
20-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Taken in by Achane. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Shut up! Dragon, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On the set.
3rd and 6.
Set. Bravo 80.
He'll drop to throw. The outside, that's caught by Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A run up the middle with H.N. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Once again, it's H.N. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Down. They'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
To throw on first down. He's got the tight end, Adam Chapman. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
A gain of 14.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. That one outside to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Value 3 at 20. Super! Maverick!
To throw is gone. That one intercepted. Picked off by Peter Kohu. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's H.N. And he'll take this one in. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Sanders here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick
So
off
back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Go!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
180. Turbos up.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Lions ball to begin the second quarter as they begin with 3rd and 8. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Lions first down.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ric Flair.
On second down, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 27.
Give him 27. And it's first and goal.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
What's that?
Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 7, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's good.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
28-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by Hill. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's second and one.
Brings up second and one at the 18-yard line.
Well run with H.A. And the Dolphins are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
Another Dolphins.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So, it's exactly...
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate. Like, I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work. And that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Very scouted. After bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be marked out up around the 33. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that opened everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 3.
Norwin, 180. Hold on. 76, tell him. 76. Horrible.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Second down and 3. From the gun, it's gone. That's caught downfield by Tasman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
On the play.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down. Tight end going in motion here.
First down.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he did not want to go down. Good running, manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Hey, kill!
Williams in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Pass caught by Monroe. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route running. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10s. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Detroit.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Lions go up by 7, 28-21. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to the air once more on second down. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
19 Lions. Warriors 17.
Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Dolphins.
A gain of 15 and a first down.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Rasul Douglas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Super!
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. His throw taken in by Almonroe. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Almonroe gives the Lions a first down.
First down, Lions.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They hand it to Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
What? 180! What's that?
Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Here we go. Attack.
They'll run with Gibbs. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, 4th and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. And he's in. Adam Franklin. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. McManus on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Dolphins 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready?
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Down back at the 32.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
By Tyleek Williams.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. That one into the hands of Hill. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams in motion. Goff just going to tack this one forward. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Go, 12, go. Hey, kill.
Here's Goff.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, shell.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's caught offside by St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Nice play.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's across midfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
On the set.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen. Set up for Achane. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will score. Javon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Lions 42, Dolphins 31. Jason Sanders
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
What? Hold on, hold on. My 20. Hard ball. Go, go.
Williams in motion. On second down, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third, they need 8.
11. 9. Shell. Shell, you won. Maverick. 12.
Goff to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
He'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown Miami. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
2 for 1. By 20. 2 for 66. Ric Flair. Hey, lift. Lift.
From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be caught, but they say no bounds. So, incomplete pass.
And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
13 yards.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 7. They'll run with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Whistles here. We're going to stop it. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Go, 180. Louis. Yes, sir.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Detroit.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.